Greetings and blessings, butterflies. Welcome back. I'm Famous Moore, and this is your Empowerment Evolution reading, where we don't stay stuck in the past. This is where we grow through it, my butterflies. So, this reading will be for whatever sign that comes out. We're going to shuffle these cards around, and we're going to see what energy, which sign that we have coming up first, my butterflies. I want us all to remember that these energies are potential. So if you don't resonate with this energy, leave it right here. You could check the other placements in your chart and see if you resonate with those energies. But all in all, my butterflies, always use your own discernment when you're receiving these messages. I want to stress again that these messages are messages of empowerment, growth, and this will be the messages that's about the shifts that are coming in for us, that's guiding us towards our next level. So we're going to shuffle these cards around a bit, my butterflies. The energy that I was picking up during the time that I was shuffling, the song that was playing was Raheem Devon, Customer. So this could be an energy, where you may be seeking some type of service, or someone, close to you or in your environment may be seeking some type of service. This could be about you being at service to yourself. But this energy could also be about being accommodating. This reading could be about how you have been accommodating in a situation, or how others have been accommodating towards you. But there's something about, there's something that's a main focus here. Because with him kept saying, the catch of the day, is there something that is the main focus? There's something that you have already caught sight of. Something that you may already have in your hand. Something you may already have in your line that's being highlighted here. This energy could be about you, learning how to nurture. Learning how to be more open, so that you can give and receive in a balanced way, my butterflies. I'm getting that reciprocation energy very, very heavy here. So this reading could be about you allowing yourself to receive things like help, compliments, or whatever type of accolades of recognition that may be available to you. Let's see who this is for. This is for Virgo, my butterflies. So my beautiful Virgos, there's an energy here where you may be getting some type of outside assistance, and it may feel like it's heaven sent. I also want to mention that during the pre-shuffle as well, I'm going to be using the Out of Hand Tarot deck to start the reading as the core energy. But the song that I was also hearing that came on during the time I was doing the shuffle was Chico's DeBarge. I don't know if you all are familiar with Chico DeBarge, but here's a song that's called No Guarantees. So as you can see, this energy is aligned already. We have customer and guarantee. So this is about service and, you know what I'm saying, the responsibility for the service. So this could be about you wondering, where are the guarantees for you in a situation? You may be encountering, or maybe have dealt with a situation in the past where there were no guarantees, where things were just on the up and up, just, up in the air. This could be about you stepping out on blind faith, with that fool type of energy. So you may have provided a service, or someone could have provided a service to you where you didn't have any guarantees, or you may have been looking for the guarantees on how things were going to turn out, how things was going to go. This could be about you or someone seeking some type of help or assistance where things may have been risky. So it's also possible that you dealt with a situation where you ended up questioning the type of service that you was receiving. I already pre-shuffled the cards off screen a bit before I started the camera. We're going to shuffle lightly on screen, and then I'm going to lay these energies out and give you the information that Spirit is giving me for you. Thank you, Spirit. This message is for my beautiful Virgos. I get adjusted, I'm trying another camera frame. As you can see, you are in the center, my Virgos, with that Hermit energy. You are directly in the center of your own reading. All right. And the energy from the past, my Virgos, the energy that you may have encountered in the past, this energy is going to be about the energy that you overcame in the past. Something, what you had to deal with or learn from. So this is what is in the first position here. And this energy is the energy of judgment. This is about, some type of new phase, an inner calling. This energy, could be about rebirth energy as well. There may be, some type of finger pointing, as you can see in the figure of this card. So you may have went through something where you were being judged, or you may have been, bringing down some type of judgment on someone else, on others. But this was the ending of a cycle. This was a new phase for you. This was energy where you stepped into answering your inner calling, my butterflies. So this is where the energy where you had to learn from. You had to learn from a place of judgment, from a place of rebirth, from a place of, entering into a new chapter or a new phase. And the energy where the shift happened at, this is that internal, whether the shift was internal or external. This is the Eight of Pentacles energy. This is the energy where you may have worked hard, put in some type of focused efforts. This is the energy where you may have been creating, been the creator or laying some type of, groundwork. Because this is giving like, factory energy. So when I say laying groundwork, this is giving like, factory energy, like repetitive cycles on something, with the 8 energy. So this energy in the past, where the shift happened at, externally something may have happened, around, something that you was working on, putting hard work on, repeating a pattern on. Internally, this energy could have shown up like, something where, like I said, a repeated pattern, a repeated idea, a repeated thought process. That's what was shifting from you based off of this past energy where the judgment is in the beginning. The current energy that's being highlighted for you, my Virgos, is your very own energy. This is, the energy of what's being activated or what's testing your growth right now. And what's testing your growth right now is your very own energy. Your energy, your ability to go into meditation, your ability, to step into solitude, find those answers out, seeking higher wisdom. The energy where you tap into, your consciousness. This is where the shift this is what's being highlighted for you. What's testing your growth. So your own energy could be testing your growth right now. With this outer hand, I'm using the outer hand tarot deck, and as you can see in this, this is a lot of research energy. That goes hand in hand with this Eight of Pentacles energy. There's a lot of hard work that's being put into something that is being highlighted right now. And this energy is testing your growth. So you may be very invested, very dedicated to trying to figure something out, to trying to solve a problem, to trying to keep working through something. But this energy is showing up for you, my Virgos, to test you at this point in time. To activate a part of you that helps you and allows you to seek those answers from within. Trust in your connectivity, with your higher consciousness. That's the energy of what's being activated and testing you at this point in time. And for where you can use your wisdom right now, what you've learned in the past, this Eight of Pentacles energy, what you've learned about working hard, how you can use that is with that Temperance energy. This is blended. This is learning how to use moderation. Finding the perfect and correct balance. How you can use your energy where you was working hard is you learning how to be moderate, to moderate that, to be sensible, to not, think too deeply and invest too much in energy and allow, the things to just balance out naturally. You see, as this figure is pouring the liquid, from one cup to the other, you can see that it's a pretty big, a pretty steady flow. Even though there are, a few ripples here and there, you can tell that they're not pouring it all aggressively, or recklessly, because they are being tempered. They're tempering themselves. They're applying the correct moderation to the situation. And in the energy where the best possible outcome, if you trust your evolution, my butterflies, my Virgos, if you trust the process, Spirit is saying that you will step into an energy of the Nine of Cups, an energy where you will have self satisfaction, an energy where you can indulge in your own passions. As you can see, this is a very passionate energy. This person on this card is creating. They're using, a spin to create, with the I guess that's a spin wheel. I don't know really know what you call them, but this is like pottery or clay. So you may be a creator. You may make something, or something like that. The Spirit is saying that if you follow the guidance, if you continue on the path of, honoring the work that you have already put in, the Spirit is saying for you that through this energy you will find that self-sufficiency. You will find that energy where you will be satisfied, where you can be independent, make your own money, make your own way, make your own, emotional fulfillment. Because nine energies are all about self. I'm going to clarify the only energies that I'm going to clarify for this reading, because I don't want to keep them too long. It's the energy centered energy. The energy of the current energy that Spirit is highlighting for us. That's the energy that I want to clarify. My Virgos, we're going to clarify this Hermit energy, and we're using the Blocked and Blessed Oracle deck. So these messages can be a bit straightforward. This energy popped out. I'm going to put it back, but we're going to acknowledge it. This energy says dead weight. Dead weight ain't a cute accessory. This energy says you can't glow if you can't let go. So this energy is about release, transformation, and liberation. So this energy is pretty much like the energy of death. So you may be trying to hold on to something, my Virgos, that is just no longer serving you. That Spirit is asking you to let go of. Especially in this, that energy with the Nine of Cups. You may be trying to hold on to, some type of connection, some type of partnership, some type of job or environment or something where you're meant to, step out on your own to find your own self-fulfillment, your own happiness at this time. Let's get the clarifying energy for the Hermit. This energy is saying stop mistaking chaos for chemistry. This energy says that is not a twin flame. This is a fire hazard, obsession, illusion, and danger. So my butterflies, what Spirit is highlighting in your current energy, that where the shift is happening for you right now, is an energy where you may be, seeking the knowledge that you're seeking. You may be, I want to say this, as delicately as I possibly can. The knowledge, what you think, where you are perceiving you getting some type of knowledge from, what you're believing in, what you're meditating, and you don't think that you're tapping into some type of consciousness of that energy, is wrapped around some type of obsession. There's illusions with this energy. And the Hermit energy, goes seeks, higher self, so they sit up above, everything else, so they can look down and see everything from a higher place. And so you may be tapping into an energy where you may be looking at things from a place that where you may be mistaking things, where you may be mistaking things that are happening chaotic around you as proof that this is something that you are aligned to, my butterflies. The energy that's motivating this top row of cards is the energy of the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands and energy is new beginnings. This is, the energy of creative spark. This is having fertile ideas. So what motivated this energy, where this judgment energy came in the past, that activated an energy where you had to take a look at, your groundwork, what you were working on, what you was putting in hard work and focused effort to, what was repeating for you. That's leading to an energy where now you are being, highlighted to looking at yourself, looking at how you're going about things, where you're gaining your knowledge from. And spirit, is asking you to find a way to use what you have learned in the past and blend those two energies together in a balanced way, to be moderate and be sensible about the approach that you're taking towards things. Because in the Nine of Cups in the best possible outcome energies, we have the Nine of Cups, which is energy of all about yourself, you having everything you need, you being able to indulge and feel good about it. This is the energy where you can have self-satisfaction. My Virgos, I'm going to close out this reading by getting a celestial insight reading for you all. I hope you all have appreciated these messages, and if you have, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I also would like to ask you all, just as work for yourself. If you would like to, you can drop it in the comments. If not, if it's just personal work that you want to do for yourself, I respect that. But when we're going through empowerment energy, because you learned a lot back here in this Eight of Pentacles energy. It's energy where you learned about, how the efforts, the work you were putting in, you learned a lot. And so the prompt work that I want you all to, ask yourself, whether you answer it out loud or not, is look at the areas where you have grown. Focus more on where you have grown, on what, is coming up next. Because through that growth, it's going to help you to be able to temper whatever is showing up for you. And the energy that we have for you, it's value indication. This energy says your inner value is greater than you realize. Perhaps you have been questioning your worth lately. Focus on affirming your unique qualities daily, and you'll become more confident in your value. This is the Nine of Cups energy. This is all about you knowing that you have, enough value, that you feel satisfied with self. Spirit is saying that, you may have been showing up in energy where right here, where this is the energy where you're questioning your value, where you're mistaking something that you feel aligned to as, as chemistry, as something that you should continue with. And Spirit is urging you to see the value in your own abilities, in your own creations. My Virgos, I hope these energies have helped you to make the best possible decision for your highest good. Until next time, you all stay safe, blessed, and loved.